So, Danny, where did the name come from? Next Gen, please tell me.
So
Well,
next gen came about when we were thinking of a tag team name, and because we're both quite young, and we were debuting House of Pain, so I decided that next gen might be good because it represented what trying to think it. I thought it kind of represented what we were.
Like the next like, gen thing and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the
I
next
get it.
generation
yeah,
of House of Pain, and because we're young.
Yeah. Carl, I mean, anything to add on what you just said?
not really. Just yeah, we're just the youngest people basically.
Okay, absolutely, and stuff like that. So, like I said, mate, I mean, Danny, I'll start with you again. How did you get interested? What made you want to make that step?
It was my dad originally. We started going to this um independent show near local to where we live, and so I've been into like independent wrestling for a long time since I was a kid, and then I started getting into WWE more, and then I thought, oh, that looks not easy, but like I could probably do that. I'll give that a go. So I looked into wrestling schools and saw House of Pain.
Okay, Callum, what about you?
It was mainly my great grandparents. Well, my great granddad. He got me into wrestling. What good 7 years ago, and I just thought, why not try it and see what it's like, and then it's just been from there.
There you go. How did you obviously the tag team come about? How did you both end up basically together? I'll start with you, Callum, this time.
That's a good question. Well, pretty much. The trainer Sticks told us that we should work together because we like the sort of similar move set kind of. Both sort of like high flying and do similar moves.
Okay, Danny, anything to add on that?
We train together all the time, so we're like decent friends outside of wrestling anyway. So
Yeah.
Sticks thought it was a good fit for us. So I chose Callum to be a like asked him if he wanted to be a tag team, and he said yeah.
Okay, and I've got a follow up question. To that Danny, what was it like? Obviously, tagging with each other for the first time.
Um, it was kind of scary being out there, but um, not not really because you've got the other person to lean on. Like if you forget something, then like your tag partner can pick up the slack and vice versa. Yeah, being in front of a crowd was it felt really good, but it was scary being up there.
Okay, Callum.
I'd say sort of the same. It was really fun, but also scary being out in front of a crowd for like the very first time. And it was great working with Adam Bolt and Zach Davey.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. What's it like working with Bolt? Because I completely forgot about that.
Bolt he's amazing. I,
He's really
I need to say more. He's great, great to
What did
work
you
with.
said? What did you say, Danny? Sorry.
he's really easy to work with. He made our debut really smooth, like as smooth as he could for us.
Okay. So, Callum, obviously, because you're so young, do you feel like there's added pressure? Because, like you said, do you know what I mean? You're in front of a crowd.
Not really. Like I've always been shy. I hate like I'm scared of getting things wrong in front of people because I feel like they'll judge me on what I do. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. Danny?
Um, sorry, what was the question again?
Because you're so young and stuff like that, do you feel like there's added pressure when you're performing?
Um, I'd say yeah, because normally when we're at training, we're in front of like other trainees, other wrestlers. So like it's not it's not a show that we've got to have a standard for. Whereas when we're actually out there, it I feel the pressure a little bit, but it's like a good pressure if that makes any sense. Like
Yeah.
it's there to build us what we could be.
Okay. So, Danny, what's a typical training session day for yourself?
So normally it's on a week. Normally we train on a weekend, like me and Callum together. We get there, get like gear on, like knee pads, elbow pads, and have a stretch. Start with like some drills, and then we'll get into the actual content that Sticks has ready for us. They're really fun actually, and then there's a beginners class straight afterwards. So sometimes like people from the class before will stay and help out a little bit because we're a little bit more experienced.
Okay. Callum, what about you, mate?
What's the question again?
What's a typical training day for yourself?
Um, well, pretty much I wake up, have breakfast, whatever. Leave me, Danny, and Frank Cutler, Nathan. I don't know if you know him.
Mm-hmm.
Meet them at Victoria bus station, and we walk training together, and then start stretching, and then obviously do whatever Sticks has got for that day.
I love the fact that Callum went into more detail saying, wake up, breakfast, training, warm up. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and stuff like that. So, Callum, if I was to ask somebody you train with, how would they describe you as a person?
Um,
Apart from Danny.
um, I don't know. Um, I've been told I'm calm. Um, I don't know really.
Okay. Danny, are you shaking your head at that little comment there?
Yeah. He's calm when he wants to be.
No, I'll take that.
Dear. Danny, same question. What if I same thing?
Hopefully easy to work with. Like I try not to be like, oh, if someone wants to learn a move, I don't want to be like, I don't want to take that. No, 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 no. Like, yeah, hopefully like easy to work with. I try to be because when I was first starting out training, people helped me all the time. So it's like it's right to pay it forward if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So, Danny, obviously, they say you work with Sticks. You've told me a few times. What's the biggest thing he's taught you?
Um, it would be to take your time. Like, don't rush between spots and stuff because the crowd need to digest what you've given them. So if you give them too much on their plate, then it will be distracting and like they won't pay much attention to what you're doing because you're going too fast. Like it's the saying, like if you think you're going too slow, go slower.
Yeah, I've heard that a few times. Callum, same question.
Uh, pretty much the same thing. And to add to it, probably if you're ever stuck or anything, just just grab any hold and just go from there. Really.
Okay, absolutely. So, for people listening, Callum, I'll start with you on this one. What could fans expect of it, like a typical House of Pain show?
It's very entertaining. Like I don't know how to explain it, but entertaining, fun for like the young generation and for the old people if it's needed. Yeah.
Okay, Danny, what about you?
So I've been at a few House of Pain shows like when I've not been booked, and it's a load of fun being there. Like, um, he normally has like a variety of matches, so it's not all the same thing. Like, oh, today on the card we've got 6 tag matches. It's never really like that. Like, you get a decent spread of what's going on. You could have a singles match, or you could have a tag match, 6-man, like a singles match. Like all the matches feel different to each other.
Yeah, I kind of like that. And I've also I went to the solo show recently, and yeah, I 100% agree. Every match was different. But one thing I will say is kind of brings me on to my next point, Dan, is there's some incredible characters. You know what I mean? Obviously, at House of Pain. Let's be honest.
Mm. Yeah, I do like
I agree. Yeah.
some of the more experienced people that have been wrestling for a long time have like they've honed their character like really well.
Yeah, Callum, what about you? Anything to add on that?
Not really, but you do have some great characters. Some of my favorites probably Disco Dan. He's very funny. Um, I'm not sure, but yeah,
I mean, the first person I thought was Spectra. I thought she's really good.
Spectre's alright. She's great.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Spectre are incredible and stuff like that. So we obviously spoke about Sticks, but we've not really spoke about David. Do you guys work with David much?
He's normal. He takes the Monday class. I'm not there very often. I've been there a couple of times. Like he trains people similar to Sticks, so it's easier for like people that also do the Sunday classes to go to that class. Mostly what I've seen from Davey is actual wrestling on shows.
Okay. Callum, anything to add?
Not really. Not really.
Okay, absolutely. So in wrestling, obviously the key thing is character building and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Callum, are you at a point now where you know what your character is, or are you still trying to like evolve it?
I'm still very stuck with what I want my character to be, and I don't know like how to get a character if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Do you have like an idea where you want your character to go? Or are you just trying to see what like works for you at the minute?
Sort of. I'm not sure. I'm just like that's the problem that I'm stuck on is the character.
Okay. Danny, what about you, mate?
Um, I've had advice from people before that have said like characters come with time. So um I'm just kind of seeing where it goes at the minute because I don't want to stress too much about this doesn't work for my character, this doesn't work for my character. Like when I'm wrestling in front of whatever crowd we're at, I'll find what works for me then and then carry on doing that.
Okay. Do you have an idea where you want your character to go, or is it like same again? Obviously, what I said to Callum. Are you just trying to see what works for you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see what works for me. Like I know I'm not gonna be like a big like massive bruiserweight because that's not the style I'm into. But other than the style of wrestling that I do, I've not really got an idea of where my character's going to go. But I'm kind of focusing on where I'm at, like now and then, like what my next match brings to me, and then the match after that.
Okay, absolutely. So one of the games I like to play with people is I've got a list of categories here, and I'm obviously going to go through each
Sure.
individual one. And I want you to think of the first person involved in obviously House of Pain with that category. So, for example, if I said to you both strength, who do you think of in House of Pain?
Davey.
I would have said Shay. Shay Attila.
Okay. The rule is as well, I forgot to add this, you can't use the same person twice.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, so the next one is speed.
Jimmy Phoenix.
Yeah, Jimmy Phoenix.
Okay. Charisma.
Ooh.
Nate Ajax. He's really good on the mic.
Okay. Callum?
I'll say Nate as well. I can't think of anyone else.
Okay. High flying ability.
Why? Um.
Kyber.
Yeah, 100% Kyber.
Okay. Who's good on the mic?
Joey Slade.
Yeah, that's a good answer to be fair.
Would you agree with that, Danny?
Yeah, Joey Slade.
Absolutely. What about
So,
entrance?
yeah.
This could include music.
I like Niall Hine. I like his entrance recently.
I like Adam Bolt's music. His entrance is good.
That is a catchy one. One of the key things which gets brought up in wrestling, who's the best at storytelling?
TJ Dean. He's got TJ Dean's got a really good eye for how a story should unfold, like during a match, like when we're planning.
Okay, Callum.
I'd have to agree with that.
Okay, and
TJ
lastly,
Dean.
who's the ones to watch? Who do you think's going to do really well in the next coming years?
Noah Stone.
No, Stone. Yeah.
I see why you're a tag team now, because you seem to be on the same wavelength here. Oh dear. So, Danny, what do you like to do outside of wrestling, or is it always like constantly just wrestling?
So when I'm done with training, I'll normally watch like Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, whatever's just come out. I'm mostly at work. I'm mostly at work or college, and then when I'm actually at home, I mostly just play games. If
Come
it's
on,
not
I've got to ask, what games do you play?
The Last of Us, like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, those sorts of games.
Okay. Callum, what about you? What do you like to do outside wrestling?
Normally, I'll say the Monday, Wednesday, and the Friday watch WWE. Then outside, I just practice skateboarding.
You don't strike me as a skateboard. That's really surprising.
Is it?
Some
I'm not
reason,
good.
some reason I
just
thought football. I thought football, but that's a different story.
No,
Not a
not a
football
football
fan.
guy. No.
No. Okay. So, Callum, how do you juggle obviously like personal life and wrestling life? Is that easy or is that hard? Or
I think it's quite easy for me. It's just like some of my family come to watch me. Like my great grandparents have watched me twice, and it's been great since.
Okay, Danny, what about you?
It's a little bit more difficult because during the week I'm quite busy, but I always try to make time for training whenever I can. Or my my boss is really helpful. Like if I need time off because I'm on a show, like he's always happy to give me that time off. Like I think it's an okay balance because I can still do everything that I did before I started wrestling. Like
Okay.
all the time.
Okay. So, Danny, obviously now you're involved in wrestling now. Do you look at wrestling now from a different like perspective, if that makes sense?
Kind of like when I was watching it as a fan, it was more like, oh, that was really cool. I liked seeing them. Like I had my favorite wrestlers who did the sort of stuff that I liked. And then once I started wrestling, it was like getting ideas from what other people on TV are doing. Like, oh, that move got a really good reaction. I should try that, see if it works for me. Like I start to get ideas from watching wrestling now than just watching it just as a fan.
Okay. Callum, what about you?
What was it again? Sorry.
So now, obviously, you're involved in wrestling as a wrestler. How do you look at wrestling overall?
Very different. Obviously, when you're watching it on TV, it's like wouldn't it be cool to try that? Then obviously got into it, and it's like, wow, that's like hard and it's difficult to do some things.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be interesting. Callum, what's the biggest thing you've learned from Danny?
Ooh, That's a good question. To listen to other people.
Okay, do you want to elaborate?
Like, I don't know, because normally when I'm like trying to plan matches, I'm always like stressing, and like in case I forget something. I just like listen, try and like take it all in as much as I can.
Okay, how was that, Danny? For you? All right.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put you the same question. What's the biggest thing you've learned from Callum?
He's got good ideas for tag moves. Like he always sends me ideas all the time. Oh, we could do this. Like we could do this as well. Like I feel like we gel quite well because he has loads of ideas and I can try to put them together, like piece them together.
Okay, interesting. How was that, Callum? All right.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
Absolutely, stuff like that. So a few little more questions begin to wind down. Danny, obviously, what's the goal for you now for the rest of the year?
Stay with House of Pain because I really enjoy those shows and getting booked on them. Like the crowds are really familiar, but later on in the year or whenever I'm ready, I might branch out to other independent companies.
Okay, Callum.
What was the question? I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Totally. What's the goals obviously for you rest of the year?
Goals. Just stay at House of Pain until obviously if another company wants us, that'll be amazing. And just go from there really. Just keep learning.
Absolutely, stuff like that. So one thing we've not spoke about is tag team gold. Is this something you guys want to do? Obviously, guys, what do I say like that for? Guys want to do in the like next year, Callum?
I wouldn't mind it because it's more I think it's more easier to do tag team wrestling than it is singles because you've got like less to remember.
Yeah. Okay. Done it.
I'd look to still be in a tag team. Whether that's with Callum, then that's fine because
So.
we work really well together. If it's not, then it's not. Or I wouldn't mind doing some singles matches, but the I feel like the idea at the minute is to stay as a tag team and see where it goes from there.
Yeah, and I think the thing is with tag team, which we've not talked about, Danny, is when it's a single match, the spotlight is obviously on yourself. When it comes to a tag team, spotlight's on you both. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got to share the same spot. Like if we're supposed to win a match and we have a choice between who gets the pin, who ends it, whatever, you've got to not be offended if somebody wants that win, because at the end of the day you're still performing, like, and it doesn't really matter in the long run.
No, absolutely. Can't anything to add?
Not really. Like it doesn't really matter. Like can't really argue who gets a pin. Just it is what it is, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you see you? This is a question for you both. Do you ever see yourselves as being a heel tag team, or are you too nice for that?
I think I'm just too nice.
I think I work better as a face than being a heel. I started training as a heel, and I was super into people like William Regal, and then I had to train as they needed faces for numbers to work at training, and I was like, oh, I really enjoy that a lot more than being a heel. I wouldn't mind being a heel, but being a face at the minute, I think I'm enjoying it a bit more.
Yeah, I think I have to reiterate what Callum just said there. I think Callum's too nice to be a heel.
Thank you.
Absolutely, boys.
No,
absolutely, boys. Hopefully, you've enjoyed yourself today. Like I said, 25-minute chat. Danny, if you want to plug your socials, mate.
Yeah. I'm just on Instagram. It's Danny _ Marston PW. That's all I've got at the minute. Callum, do you want to?
I'm on
Okay.
Instagram and TikTok as calcium_PW. Oh, that's really it.
There you go. But boys, Danny, have you enjoyed yourself today?
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Can't
thanks.
be
It's been amazing.
judged. So one thing I always do on this outro is I get the guests to do the outro, so you both can say anything you want. You can promote anything you want, and we'll end the stream. Over to you, boys.
Well, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Yeah.
If you want to come see us, we're at House of Pain, Nottingham. If you're ever
Please message. Hang on, you say your bit. You say your bit.
On Danny _ Marston PW. That's all I've got to say.
And go check out MO Wrestling if you want a cool interview like this.
Yeah.
There you go. Like I said, my inbox box is always open. You want to jump on this show, have a chat.
There you go.
Regardless of where you're at in your wrestling career, do you know what I mean? That's what I wanted to do, is give people the spotlight. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
This be on YouTube at some point. Cheers for watching.